Hello everybody and welcome back to Atelier Ryza 3 with me, Dark Mazda, for Dark Mazda Series Gaming. In the last episode, we were continuing in search of the Dragon's Passage, and we took us to some ruins which we explored thoroughly, and we were looking for Seeds of Light as well. Yeah, we came across a dragon which was defending a door, and to get through that door we decided we needed the mayor's permission. So we were going to go ask the mayor, and hopefully there is nothing of this drastic behind it, but I've got a feeling it may be a portal to the Underworld. So let's get going, let's see how the story continues. We're taking a look at the skill tree at the moment. I want to have a look and see if there are any other ingots about here. Devil's Breath, Rose Perfume. Pretty sure it's up on this section, but we'll see. Anyway, right, so we need to go to the Chief's Manor. Where are we at here? Got turned round, can't even see where we're going. Right, yeah, we made the Seeds of Light in the last episode, didn't we? And we needed that in order to have a bit of an icebreaker for the mayor, because he'll probably know that we've been to the ruins and it was forbidden, so yay, go us. So we're going to sweet talk him into letting us continue to find what's behind that door, basically. So let's go. You said you had urgent business. Oh yes, we have very important business with you. Chief, you're troubled by the lack of Seeds of Light, yes? Yes, the village has a chronic seed shortage. That's why we are having you outsiders help us. Have you gathered seeds? Then you may report as usual. The only Seed of Light I brought is this. The only? What is the meaning of this? I, an alchemist, have strengthened the fragile Seeds of Light. Just what kind of contrivance is this? The method isn't that difficult. You take the original state where the explosive power was being spread around, and you squeeze it to be small, packing it down into a state where it gives out a steady small supply of power. You do know, Chief, don't you? If you gather all the seeds, there will be nothing left, because they cannot be made from scratch. That's why I thought I would teach you how to make long-lasting and durable improved Seeds of Light. Do you doubt me? You can try it, you know. Bring that seed here, we will load it into a device to try. Deirdre, do the preparations. Right away. Chief, it's true. There's no sign of it breaking. I don't suppose this is just an act of kindness. If you have a demand, let's hear it. Empel Volma, Leela Dekiris, could you release them both? I see how it is. Very well, I give you my word that I shall release them both. I must also prepare and let the village know. Might I have some time? I understand. In that case, I compiled the detailed formula here. Anyone should be able to understand it. I am also researching how to make finite things last longer. What an odd connection. But with this, all you can do is buy time. So I want the people of this village to think what they will do with the time they get. For the future of the people living here. Sis, you have my deepest gratitude. So we need to go to our atelier. We may as well...
なんだ? 案内が必要ならいつでも言ってくれよ。面白いとこたくさん知ってるから。
Heard there is an alchemist who fought to release her friends in confinement. Is this the right place? It's Empel and Leela. Empel, Leela. You see, there's no need to ask if you have been well. Really, I'm quite sure we told you we have our own idea. What was your plan anyway? We were researching how to reduce the power consumption in the devices. We were supposed to leave this place in exchange for that. However, we were beaten to it by our apprentice, and with a similar method in fact. I see. So you were researching the device itself, Empel. So basically you guys are just like each other. Empel, Leela. Diane, you really helped us that time. Sure, don't mention it. I experienced all kinds of things. It was fun. Nice to meet you. I'm Federica Lamberetti. I'm travelling with them now. A new friend. Nice to meet you. It's getting to be a rather large family. Yeah, so much happened on the way here. The code of the universe. A key? A door? You say? Empel, do you think the Kark Isles themselves are the code of the universe? I can't say. I feel like we are missing some information. It's a set expression used to mean the aspiration or goals of alchemy, a means to gain wider knowledge, right? Generally speaking, that's what I told Ryza. So it can have other meanings too. Negatively speaking, it's idle gossip. Positively speaking, it's a legend, according to what is passed down amongst alchemists. The code of the universe, containing infinite wisdom, appears to invite to its doorstep the finest alchemists of their time. Huh? What does it mean? It means the code of the universe will come for the greatest alchemist of the current age. Huh? That's you, sis. Huh? But what does come for mean here? That's the part I don't understand. In the end, what exactly the code of the universe is. And the Dragon's Passage might become the key to that, I'm assuming. Yep. Mr. Empel and Miss Leela, you both do not know about the Dragon's Passage, right? Unfortunately. Then what's left but to go there? Empel, Leela, I found a blockade zone in the depths of the ruin. If there is a gate, it's probably there. We might also find out something about the dragon. Whoever thought we would be adventuring together again? Our purposes are aligned. Let us go together to the blockade area. Yeah. Empel has joined your party. And Leela has joined your party. Huh? Something smells sweet. Excuse me, Federica. I have something to ask you.
何かしら。
What is it?
実は
Actually, I'm making some treats, but I'm not confident that they're any good.
フェデリーカに
Would you try a sample and tell me what you think?
私に
Me? I can try, but...
ごめん。
Sorry, I heard you talking. Shall we invite Empel to join us? Empel likes sweets. I'm sure he'd be happy to try your samples.
確かに
I'm sure he does like them, so that was my first idea, but
人は
seems like he doesn't enjoy sweet things as a dessert.
というか
I think he sees them as a nutrition or something like that.
確かに
You're right, and yet he seems to be strangely obsessed with some sweets.
え
Yeah, at any rate, I thought he wouldn't be the right person to evaluate these sweets.
えじゃあ私は
Then how about me? I like sweet things too. You're making them for Tao, aren't you? What? That's not... If you're going to say things like that, you're out of the running, Miss Ryza.
ごめんごめん
I'm sorry.
悪かったよ
So sorry.
しかし
But what else can I do? Please help me, you two.
じゃあ早速食べてみよ
Let's dig in. Oh, it's sweet and delicious.
う私は
I think it's a little too sweet, so you might want to use a pinch less of sugar next time.
これ
This is good too. Makes me want more.
これは
For better texture, you'll want to turn down the heat by about 5 degrees when you bake it. It's so difficult.
ライザさんの意見は
Miss Ryza, your opinions are too sloppy, and Federica, yours are too particular. Huh? My opinions are too sloppy?
それなら私が
Then I'll make it. Words won't be able to express it properly.
いえいいです
No, no, thank you. It's fine, I got it. I just have to work harder at it.
そう
Really? I thought I explained it pretty well, but it's hard to get the point across.
フェデリーカ
Federica can be so particular. I knew that, but it's worse than I thought. So we need to head to the central blockade area now.
どこ行くんだ
Oh, we've got another quest here. Well, let's just pop outside for the moment. And just pick it up and see what it
もうお前た
is.
ちだけでも十分にやっていけるだろ
そういう問題じゃないんだよ
うよしもう一度封鎖区画へ行こ
Excuse me, but do you have a moment? Are you headed to the forest? There's a favour I'd like to ask. A favour? Yes, my travelling companion went to the forest and never came back. How long has it been since they left? About 3 days. 3 days? How did this happen? Well, honestly, we're going to a stupid fight. He got mad and stormed off, but I thought I shouldn't chase after him, so I waited here, but he isn't coming back. What are you two doing? I know. Okay, I'll go look for him in your stead and tell him to hurry up and come back. I would appreciate it. Tell you what I'll do is I'll go this way and then we can get the character event as well.
ライザなら有効活用してくれるよね俺も使えるのか
Let's have a go at this, see if we can fight these.
頑張ろうクラウディア
お願いできる
だいぶ弱ってるみたいだあいつから壁が作れるんじゃない糸で決める速さには自信があるんだ任せなタオやっまだまだこいつ糸で決めるいけ任せて闇の刃よ速さにはあいつ今なら攻撃が通りそうだよ
長した証拠だな。
ライザお願いするね。
今なら鍵が作れるかも。
まだまだやべえ、みんな気をつけろ。とんでもねえ攻撃が来るぞ。
ボースと戦うなんてちょっと不思議かも。
ライザの錬金術期待してるぜ。
いっけー。今なら鍵が作れるかも。
まだまだ下だ。もう一丁こっちだ。終わりだ。で決める。
この
せっかくやっ
もう一
どうや終わりだ。
一匹やっつけた。
成長したな。
任せてよライザー。どうや
行こうライザー。クラウディア一緒にやっつけよ
とどめだ。いいとこで決める。僕が行く。当たれ。燃えろ。まだまだお願いするね。終わりだ。ライザーライザーここは任せる。一番だ。
今なら鍵が作れるかも。よし今ならいけそう。これでどう。
これも経験の差か。力もらうぜ。力が溢れにやがる。
もう一発。
攻防一体の技だ。止めらんねえだろ。コアクリスタル発動。守りをガラ空きにしてやるぜ。やべえ、みんな気をつけろ。とんでもねえ攻撃が来るぞ。どうだ。終わりだ。糸で決める。
燃えちゃいなさい。
どうだ。どうや。任せてよライザー。なんだと。ライザーお願いするね。ライザー。すまん、助かったライザー。
これでどう。
来ねえならこっちからだ。
よいしょ。
せい
これでおしまい。
返しまんな。どうだ。
熱いのは
終わりだ。
冷たいのもいいかな。
心配せず俺に任せろライザー。いやどりゃ。
どれにしようかな。いっけー。これでどう。
攻撃だけの技だと思うなよ。ま、こんなもんだ
There
な。
we go.
まだまだ強くなれそうね。
よーし、まだまだ強くなれるぜ。
強くなっちゃった
お前らに追いつかねえとな。強くなれたみたいだ。
さあさあ集めちゃいましょうね。
困りごとのようだな。
Seems that certain monsters infest this area in large numbers. Do something before they cause too much damage.
ところでさ、
By the way, I was wondering, what kind of a person is Deirdre? I was wondering the same thing. She seems to really care about you, Diane. What is your relationship with her? She seemed like a very strict person to me. A little like Agatha. Deirdre's like a parent who raised me, like a mother or an older sister. Since I was a kid, I was raised by the chief and Deirdre. I'm sorry for intruding. It's fine, don't mind. Since Deirdre was like a sister to you, she must really care about you, Diane. I don't know, that's not for me to know. And you said she seems strict. Deirdre's the leader of the Gleaners, the best soldiers in Faroe. She is strict. She raised me very strictly, that's why it's so hard for me. I see, thank you, now I understand. Now I see why she reminded me of Agatha. They have a lot in common.
Underworld.
どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。いいもの手に入るかな。何が入ってるかな。
薬や染料になったり、虫は意外と活用の幅が広いんだ。希少な素材は集めておくのが錬金術師の鉄則だ。
集めておこう。ワクワクするよね。
何が手に入ったんだ。
それ。
自然の中で過ごすと落ち着くのはやはり我々の佐賀なのか。
空気が美味しいのは私たちとしても居心地がいいですね。
一度ゆっくり森林浴をしてみたいものです。
Here we go. Who are you? Your friend asked me to come look for you. Heard you have been gone for 3 whole days. I'm an adventurer. I can live just fine in the woods. But why didn't she come herself? Didn't she know I was worried? Oh, come on, it's obviously because both of you were too proud to say sorry. Huh? one of you doesn't give in, you'll end up like this forever. So what are you gonna do? Gah. Fine, I'll apologise. Great, now hurry back to the village. I should check to see how they're doing. Right, well, let's pop back.
少し飲んで。緑が多いのはいいことだ。私は好きだぞ。
Hey, you two, did you make up? Oh, yeah. I said I was sorry. Nice. Telling each other how we really felt, we realised that we were thinking of each other. Now I feel we're closer than ever. Huh? Ah, I see. Thank you for bringing us together. We want you to have this. What am I witnessing right now? Right. Skill tree. Right, let us go back to this area here then. The central blockade.
竜に関するものが結構あるみたいだけど。
大きな力を感じる。扱いは慎重にな。
みんな周りを警戒してね。
Everyone, beware of your surroundings.
前回扉を開けよ
Last
うと
time we
したら
tried to open this
変なの
door,
が出てきた
something
んだ。
weird came out. Yes, it worked. So this is the power of the key. This scent.
進んでみよう。
Let's continue on. Yeah, be careful. Oh, it is. It's a portal. Hey, look, that's
控えのもんだ。
the gate to Underworld.
自然発生
It occurred naturally. It's the largest I've seen yet.
リラ、どうした？
Layla, what is it?
これは
This is...
何？おい、リラ！
What? Hey, Layla!
リラさん
Huh? Layla? No way.
みんなあと
Everyone, we're going to follow her. I've decided. I'm coming with you. It's a flower garden on this side as well. What in the world has gotten into Leela? But what? We're surrounded. Flowers of Alf. I can't believe the white flowers beloved by the Auron bloom in such abundance here. Wait a second. This is the Underworld, isn't it? Oh no. It can't be. Can't believe it. Everyone here is... They're all Auron. Welcome back, brethren, and welcome, people of the Underworld. You are the head of the Auron? Right. Here, we're the ones from the Underworld. I am Kala Ideas, head of the Wave Turner clan. Wave Tuner clan. This is the settlement of Windle, the land of prospects. Wave Tuner. The Wave Tuner clan? The Elder Dragon Chasers really do exist. Do you need even ask? We are here now, right before you. Leela, what are you going on about? Again with the dragons on this side as well. The Wave Tuner clan is a legend, even amongst the Auron. Said they'd traverse across any land, no matter how dangerous, chasing dragons. We do not chase dragons, we keep watch so that evildoers do not come in through the Dragon's Passage. You know about the Dragon's Passage? You speak odd things. You people just came through there. What? Are you unaware? That is the very passage through which the ancient dragons travelled the world. It is testament to the ancient dragons returning to your world, the home where dragons are destined to return. Dragons returning? With age, dragons gain the ability to transcend beyond heaven and earth, beyond all space and boundaries. And thus, as the years go by, dragons are bestowed the title of Ancient, and when they sense the end of their time, they shall return to their homeland, to your world, where they shall make their final resting place. Could it be that the giant dragon bones gathered in Dragonbone Valley were actually ancient dragons? This beauteous Auron that we live in is neighbours with the world where the ancient dragons lay their weary wings to rest for the last time. The ill-mannered ones of your world, repeatedly connecting a hole replicating the passage to this land, is precisely a consequence of being neighbouring worlds. Empel. The gate is merely a passage for dragons, a natural phenomenon capable of occurring at any point going forward. Then what Leela and I have done, our wish to close all gates and bring lasting peace to this land is... Empel, do not jump to conclusions. You seem to have some special circumstances. Why don't we sit down? You may come to my tent. Holy site of Erdis.
Ryza なら有効活用してくれるよね。
いいもの手に入るかな。集めておこう。よっ。
とりあえず集めておくか。
So this is the real sky of the underworld of Orim. My bad. It's not the time to be saying things like this.
何言ってんだよ。
What are you talking about? You're finally in your coveted underworld. Orim. It has a good ring to it.
門のことはともかく
Aside from the gate,
オーレン族
I'm glad there are this many Orin people left.
聖地も
The sanctuary somewhere under this sky.
空の下も
Somewhere under this sky, huh? Oh, look. It's a fee.
私もつい
Couldn't help but look for it too. I wonder where you are now, Fee.
どこにいる。
お前たち何をしてる？
What are you doing?
行くぞ。
Let's go.
はい。
Yes, right away.
行こうぜ。
Let's go, sis. Yeah.
総派氏族が実在していたのも驚きだが、まさかこんな集落を持っていたとは。
意外と滅んだと思っていた士族たちもこうやって生き延びているかもしれんな。
カラさんの天幕はどこだろう。
最も大きい天幕だろう。族長は氏族の象徴だからな。
これで平気だと。
あの人は。
さあさあ集めちゃいましょうね。
Let's go and see what these shops are. What are these shops? Or are they just places that we can enter? I think they're just places we can enter. Well, let's have a look around.
これも使えるのか？
Oh, they are shops.
いろいろ用意して。何が必要だ？
Honey ball.
これでいいの？これはお前のものだ。
Polar cactus.
これでいいの？これはお前のものだ。これでいいの？これはお前のものだ。これでいい？これはお前のものだ。これでこれはお前の。無理はするなよ。
いろいろ用意。何が必要？これでいい。これはお前のもの。これでいいの？これはお前のものだ。これでいいの？これはお前のもの。これでこれはお前のものだ。これでこれはお前のもの。無理はするな。
どんな素材も無駄にならないからね。それ。
I was wondering what they were eating, but it's fish. Even in the Underworld now, there are places that you can fish. That's quite a sight, huh? What? The roasted fish? Yes, that one. It's not often that you get the opportunity to eat a roasted fish. I see, I think it's a normal food, although I've never seen that fish. Oh, I made eye contact with the fish. Huh? What's all the fuss? By the way, the eye is the best part of that fish. The eye? You're okay with it? You can eat the whole thing from the head without having to roast it in the first place. Let's not do that. At least cook it. Well, I don't do that all the time. Smoke comes out if you roast it. If you do, you risk being discovered by the enemy, and the smell could attract monsters. That's why I often eat them raw. But eating the whole thing, head and all, Miss Leela's eating habits never cease to amaze us. We are no match for her. Perhaps Leela's strength comes from things like this.
フィルフサみたいな隙の少ない敵こそ焦らず隙を待つのが重要なんだ。
おお、参考になる。
言われてみれば焦って戦ってたかも。会場成功ですね。
なあ、虫歯みの女王ってどんくらい強かったんだ？
そこら辺にいるフィルフサが何十体も束になったような強さだな。
そんなに？俺も戦ってみたかったな。
それ！ 何が入ってるかな。いいものは見つかった？それ！
Trying to figure out how we get up to this bit.
あいつ手伝ってやるか。
I think I've seen you before. I hope I'm not mistaken.
俺たちでやってみるか。
So, sharpen scissors. Need to figure out how I get up there first.
に戦うことになるなら、もっと訓練しておけばよかったです。相変わらず志が高いわね。
今でもびっくりするくらい戦えてると思うけどな。
異界にいると自然と気が引き締まるんだよね。
フィルフサは強敵だが、それだけじゃなく何かあるような。
人間の世界とは異なる空気だ。緊張してもおかしくはない。
Try some different ladders. Should be able to get there eventually, I would have thought. Ah,
胸に
something
刻ん
different.
でおくのは悪いことではない。
毒のある植物は避けて慎重にな。
Ah, this might be it. Here's Carla's tent. Please let us explain why we came here. Yes, I'm quite interested in hearing your story. Ryza, don't be too honest. She may not look like it, but her emotions are swaying like swelling waves. Even so, I have to tell her, we're the ones asking for help. You, for one from the Underworld, appear to possess both the virtues and sincerity of us Orin. I see the White Fang girl has taken on the wind of the Underworld's practice of diplomacy. How did you know I am of the White Fang clan? And she called Leela a girl. Carla is kind of hard to understand. I have to try and be firm. Still moving and wriggling around, though in a way this could be an opportunity. What is wriggling? How about we make a deal? A deal? In our Orim, miscreants have been going in and out since long ago and shamelessly committing wrongdoings. Within those, one superbly troublesome parting gift was left behind, involving Felucia. So if we take care of that, you will give us the information you didn't tell us earlier? I give you my word. It is too much for me to handle alone, but I also cannot send members of my clan who all have their duties. It was neglected for the longest time. Alright, we'll do it. Good answer. The place is named the Cavern of Insanity. lies southeast of the settlement.
中には厄介なフィルフサが
In it live troublesome Felucia. Do not let your guard down.
そうなると
In that case, we should get organized. Yep.
カラさん、調査に
I have a favour to ask before we go to investigate. I want to make an atelier to prepare for synthesis and things. Do you have any empty land that we could use?
空き地でよければ
If empty land is all you need, there is a place southwest of here. When you leave this tent, if you need a tent, I could provide you with that much.
いえ、大丈夫
No, it's okay. Making ateliers is part of an alchemist's job.
というわけでみんな
Well then, everyone, let's do this again.
やれやれ
Good grief. Who thought we'd be making an atelier even in the Underworld?
でも
Well, it does help to have a place to relax. Let's go and check the place out first.
天幕を出て南西と言ってましたね。行ってみましょう。
Well, you guys, let's do this again.
よ力仕
Yup,
事は
leave the heavy work to
楽
me.
しそうだな
Seems like fun. Alright, I'm gonna do my best.
まさかとは思
As
う
unlikely as that is, have you been creating several ateliers like this?
隠れ家を抜か
I
すと
think this is the fourth one. You exclude the hideout. You're more like a carpenter than an alchemist now.
タオうるさ
Oh,
い。
hush, Tao. Come on, let's move our hands and not our mouths. Well, I think we're going to be making another laboratory. Shows treasure. Yeah, let's go with this. I mean, we can change it at a different time.
入れる場所は何入れようかな。入れる場所はどこに入れよう。入れる場何入れようかな。いいか、よし行け。すごいな。
Incredible. To build an atelier so easily.
錬金術って
Alchemy really is
本当
amazing.
すごいよな
I was also impressed when I saw it at Furore.
これが
That this is normal?
錬金術師
An alchemist must make their own atelier. I believe it was Emperor who taught her that.
確かに言った
Indeed I did, but I didn't expect her to make it with this much ease.
みんなが手伝って
Because everyone helped me. For now, let's get some rest inside.
まずは中で休もう。何をするにもそれからかな。ごめんねみんな。
I'm sorry guys for accepting it like that on the spot, although it was to get information.
何を今
Why
更
are you
遠慮
being
してる
so
んだよ
reserved all of a sudden? If you say it's alright sis, then it's totally fine by me.
ライザさんに
I honestly don't approve of making Miss Ryza both make all the decisions and take responsibility, but in conclusion, I feel the same way.
異界に来ることになる
I never imagined I would come to the Underworld, but since I'm here already, I will stay with you until the end. Haha, I might be losing in terms of determination.
謝るべきは
I should be the one apologising. I'm truly sorry. The moment I saw the flower from my homeland, I could not suppress my feelings.
謝るようなことじゃ
That's
ない
not
と
something to apologise for. That's how important it was to you, right, Leela?
むしろ
If anything, I gain so much from jumping into this situation, I can barely organise my thoughts. We need to take our time to think, all of us. You know, we set out with the simple purpose of saving the island, but in the end, we always wind up in complicated adventures like these, don't we? Can't be helped. It would be weirder if we expected to suddenly be fighting Felucia in the Underworld. About that request to get rid of Felucia, feels more like a test than a deal, doesn't it? They're saying that Elder is testing us. Basically, we have to behave. Deception won't work on her, on Carla. I think she didn't say it was a test because she was treating us as equals. We need to live up to that. As an honest alchemist, huh? Well then, let's go to the cavern once we're ready. I expect there'll be Felucia. We should approach this perfectly prepared. This Atelier. What is the matter, sis? We're gathering more and more people and this place is starting to feel a little cramped. Diane, Patty, Empel, Leela. It is definitely getting a lot livelier here. Then why don't we expand this Atelier? Look over here. Yeah, I see. Look at these two over there. They seem to be having fun when thinking about things. I really understand how they feel. Okay, let's think about building an extension. You can expand ateliers you have built. Such expansions will give you new effects and boost the prior effects. Repeatedly expanding an atelier will increase its level and enhance its functionality.
狂気の暗窟。場所は南東だったな。
フィルフサは強い。移動中も警戒は怠るのよ。
Build a room. Adds a room and increases the amount of SP gained. Build a celestial globe and increases the number and variety of goods sold by merchants. Build Comet Tower. Increases the availability of materials with super traits. Okay, well.
入れる場所は何入れようかな。入れる場所は材料は入れる場所は何入れようかな。入れる場所は入れる材料は入れる場所は何入れようかな。いい感じ。よし、いけ。
Right, so we've built another room. Let's see what this guy's selling.
何が必要だ？これでいい。これはお前のものだ。これでいい。これはお前。これでこれはお前の。無理はするな。
Let's build another room and get another SP.
どこに入れよう。入れる場所はどこに何入れようかな。材料は何入れようかな。入れる場所は 何入れようかな。入れる。何入れようかな。いいか。よし、行け。
Right, let's jump back in then. Take it easy with those sweets.
これは
That's
心外だな
outrageous. I've barely eaten them. Ah, did you think you could fill my eyes, Empel? Or do you want me to count up the exact amount that you've eaten?
やれやれ
Well, well, you got me, Leela. That guy is hopeless. It's like a child attempting to get his way all the time. Well, it's typical of Empel. By the way, it just occurred to me. You were talking about fooling your eyes, but you have different eye colours. Very mysterious. Really? I don't usually look at my own eyes, so I don't think much of it. Well, if you say so. This eye colour is apparently specific to the Orin. You look at these eyes and you know that I'm an Orin. That's true. Everyone I've met was that way. They were a little hidden, so it was hard to see. There are also those who don't mind having them exposed. The Orin aren't very good at dealing with people, so they tend to get in trouble when they're around humans. So I usually try not to show my eyes too much. Speaking of which, I hear stories from you and Empel about the time before you met me. Seems like you guys have caused all kinds of trouble everywhere, so you can never be too careful. Don't get me wrong, it's usually Empel's doing, not me. Feel like it goes both ways. Whoa, what in the world are those? Get away from them, Ryza. They're dangerous. Haha, don't worry. They're not monsters. These are ancient tools I got from Empel. Ancient tools? They sure look like monsters. What are they used for? First we have the super sturdy weasel roast, which tests the power of your tools and the sharpness of your weapons. This one is lamb roast, which has different settings of strength. And now for the debut of the devil roast. It has the ability to turn weasel and lamb into a particular enemy. A particular enemy such as any enemy you've fought at least once. Pony, dragons, you name it. Oh wow, that means we can train against the most challenging foes anytime we want. Let's give it a whirl, shall we? Lamb roast, show me the most powerful enemy I've ever fought. Eek, don't use it in the atelier, go outside. Outside! You can challenge one of the roasts by talking to it outside the atelier. There are 3 types of roast challenges. Weasel roast, which tallies damage inflicted with a set time limit. Lamb roast, which includes defeating enemies under set conditions. And devil roast, which can turn weasel and lamb into other monsters. You receive various rewards depending on your performance. You can only receive 1 reward at a time, but you will also earn gems according to the amount of damage you inflict. Oh, our green pony is back. Right, we are going to, well, have a look at the map first. So where's it we're supposed to be going? We're supposed to be going over here. Carla's Trial. I guess we're going to the right here. And then down over. There's quite a lot that we need to look at. There's a lot of places to look at here. So anyway, thank you very much for joining me on this episode of Atelier Ryza 3. We have made it into the Underworld, and we met with Carla, who has put us on a bit of a trial, and we need to head to the Cavern of Insanity and destroy some Felucia that are gathered there. More of a little trial to give us some information about something that we're looking towards. The Code of the Universe, I believe it is. So thank you again. Give me a like and a sub if you have enjoyed the content. And until next time, guys, that's it from me, and I will see you on the flip side.